What's good, real ones? It's Levon. You already know who it is. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm here to drop another gem on y'all today. So this is the same night that I recorded my last video, and I was just pondering life some more, as I do. And the topic that came to mind was beliefs. I was wondering about beliefs and why are they important? So I was thinking like, all right, I believe the things I do, or you believe the things you do. Say you believe whatever your religion is, or you believe, if that rich people should be taxed higher, or whatever your beliefs are. I was thinking, what do those beliefs matter? All this information that you've taken in and that you've perceived to be as your beliefs, whatever you identify with, or whatever, whatever strikes your fancy. What does that matter, at the end of it all? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we were to come to this earth and we were to just die, right? That means all the things that you've perceived during this lifetime, all the different information and experiences that led you to believe what you do, if we came to this planet, had this experience of life, and just died at the end of it, then your beliefs don't really serve a purpose. They only serve a purpose while you're here alive, unless you're thinking, all right, well, I can pass my beliefs down unto my children, my offspring. But we know that that's not even true, because parents can raise their kids, 5 kids, a certain way, to say believe in the same thing, believe how they do, and maybe 3 out of the 5 kids follow suit, but the other 2 do something else. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the parents, for example, believe that being homosexual is a sin, or it's wrong. It's morally wrong even. And then one of those other 2 rebel kids that didn't follow suit, I mean, one of them can grow up to still be homosexual. So I say that to say your beliefs, you can try to pass those on to your kids, but that's not guaranteed to be the case, right? And so you can believe whatever you want, and there's just so many different religions, there's so many different genres, political topics, whatever. You can have a belief in basically anything, but if that doesn't matter at the end of the day, then why does it hold importance? Why is it of any significance? And I came to a conclusion on why it might be insignificant. But also the significance is it determines how we go through our life. All of our beliefs, as I said earlier, they serve purpose, for now. For the future, they don't really hold any weight, if you really think about it. But they do hold weight, and they matter a lot as we're going through this experience of life, right? So if I believe that I'm a confident guy, and I believe that at my core, then I'm gonna go through life accordingly. If I believe that, there's gonna be a second coming and God's gonna come back, resurrect his chosen people, then I'm gonna live accordingly. I'm gonna, go to church and study my Sabbath school lesson, If I believe that, I don't know, freaking this, watching videos like this is gonna be therapeutic for me, then that's gonna be the case. You know what I'm saying? So our beliefs they kind of matter. I mean, they definitely do matter without a doubt as we're going through life, but it's like, in the end, what do your beliefs matter? And that Kate brought me to the thought on like religions, for example. Part of me believes I was born and raised Christian, but part of me believes, a certain aspect of myself believes that religions were placed for us to have something to believe in. Because a lot of people that I've spoke to who have religious backgrounds, they it seems like they're kind of put in a box a bit. Like they can't think outside of that religion. You know what I'm saying? And and if you're going through life with a certain set of beliefs, say with a religious background, then you're only going to think within that realm. That's going to be the filter that you see the world through. And I guess while I'm here in this area, another thing for me, like when it comes to religion, I'm just touching briefly. It's kind of just a rant, just taking y'all through my thoughts. There's so many different religions, right? But and even if you're not religious, say you are a scientist or whatever, you believe in evolution, we can group everybody together in the category of we have a belief, be that evolution, the science method, or religion, the spiritual aspect. There's only one timeline. So at the end of this timeline, this experience of life that we're all going through, there's only going to be one outcome, right? Out of all these religions, out of all these beliefs, out of all these scientific theories, there's only going to be one outcome. So either one person out of all these different thoughts, all these different concepts and perceptions, there's only going to be one person that's right. And there's a lot of thoughts out there, but if you really think about it, there can be an infinite amount of outcomes, right? So either one person's right, or even the few that we have currently on this earth, we're all wrong. And there's gonna be something else that happens at the end of time. You know what I'm saying? The end of time, if that's even a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like time could just go on and on and on, and we always speak about the end of time, but who's to say, this life isn't supposed to just keep circulating, the circle of life or whatever. Because I was also thinking, we're all from the past, we're continuously building upon, things that have passed, things that have been here. I'm living in this home that has been occupied by several different families before. I have no idea about their beliefs or their mindset, their history, their background. They all occupied this space, but right now my perception is, oh, this is my crib. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have my own set of experiences and whatnot in my room here. And then the next people are gonna come in, and maybe this house gets demolished like the rest of this block has been. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it stays here and people continue to live their life here. So I'm saying that to say that the past is connected to the present, and we're constantly building upon what happened before to meet some end. You know what I'm saying? So what is that end? And that's the point of this video, is to be like, what are your beliefs? Because regardless of what you believe, nobody knows at the end of the day. And I think I'll just go back to this. I think that's another issue I kind of have with religion, is because there's so few people are brave enough or willing to admit that, I just don't know. I just don't know what happens. I'll be so much more satisfied with that. And so like, okay, believe what you do, but at least be willing to admit that you don't know. Quit saying it with such certainty, because there's some kind of limitation in our brains that we're not able to perceive what happens beyond now. You know what I'm saying? That's why people can philosophize. What's the freaking word? People can think about these topics and just go deep into the rabbit hole for until the end of time. Like people could there's so much literature that's been written on these things, and out of all these geniuses, these smart people, no one's come to a solid answer, a definitive answer, I should say. There's just been beliefs, which, going back to that, people, Aristotle, what's the dude's name, Plato, he put his perceptions of life out there, what he came to experience from what was there during his time and the people from the past. He pondered, he put his thoughts out there, and we researched that. A lot of the stuff made sense, so we adopt that as one of our beliefs. You know what I'm saying? The cycle continues. So who's to say what happens? Do your beliefs really matter? I don't know. What do you think? Leave it in the comments below. That's been my video, you guys. I know that was a bit of a rant, but that was just on my mind. I'm like, yo, I gotta get this freaking video out, man. I'm about to go freaking nuts, bro. But alright, man, if y'all enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe to your boy to join the realist, and I'ma see y'all in the next one. Deuces.